Hello guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, let's finally start building our singly linked list. Okay. So in this lecture, let's quickly create the base class for this. So for that, first thing we need is a node. Okay. And then second thing we need is a data structure where we are going to basically push, pop, remove, check the length of the linked list, right? So we need a data structure for, or we can say singly linked list. Okay, I'll write SLL, right? So first let's create a node. For that I'll use a class, okay, and then I'll name it node. Okay, now here in the constructor I'm going to pass, let's quickly create the constructor. Here I'm going to pass the value. Okay, so this dot value equals to value, right? And now in the node we already know, like, node references to the next node as well, right? In the linked list a single node references to the next node. If there is no next node, then we by default set it to null, right? So let's quickly do that. Okay, now I think I don't need this, right? This dot next equals to null. Okay, now let's see if we can create a linked list with the node which we have created just now or not. Okay, so let me quickly open the inspect console. Okay, so hope you guys can see it. Let me quickly shrink it a little bit. Okay, just a little bit, right? So now how we can create a node right now, let's say. Okay guys, I have to like, one second, I have to remove these consoles. I think I'm getting consoles from somewhere. Script 2064. Okay, so it is something from here. So I have to quickly disable it because I don't want it to annoy me. And 2064, it's still somewhere. 2064, I think it's coming from 20, right? So it must be here. Okay, this is the one. So let me quickly comment it. Yeah, now we are good to go, right? So we have created a node. In case if I want to create a linked list, just to see whether our node is working properly or not. Okay, let dummy linked. So this linked list we are going to create with the nodes, right? So new node, here we are going to pass first, right? Okay, so I have passed first. Let's see if I am getting anything here or not. Okay, let me quickly stretch it a little bit here. So dummy linked list, we are getting a node which have the value as first, and next is by default set to null. That means we have just a single node right now. Okay, just consider this as a linked list for now. Okay, because we haven't created any data structure, we just have created a node. Okay, so first we will try to understand how the nodes we will connect in a for a linked list, right? Then we are going to write the data structure. We are going to write the code for the data structure of the linked list, right? Singly linked list. Okay, so here we have a node. So as we can see, the value is first but the next is null. That means this is the only node we have. In case if I want to chain the nodes in this, how we can do that? Let me quickly add couple of nodes. Okay, so dummy node 1, node 2, then let's dummy node 4. So here it will be second, or I think we don't need this. We don't need these variables, right? All we need to do is dummy linked list dot next, because if you remember we have this next, right? We have to chain this, right? So now what I am going to do, I'm going to use next to store the new node. Okay, so let's see how it goes. Okay, so I'll disable this for now. Let's use the dummy linked list here again. Okay, dummy linked list, in the first node we have the value, and then in the next it is referencing to the next node right now. Okay, in this linked list, right? So as we expand, we have the next, which is again a node which have the value second, and then it is referencing to null. So there is no other node after this second, right? So if I want to change something after this node, then what I have to do, I simply have to chain the next multiple times. So next dot next. Okay, and here I'll pass third, and in same way I'll pass next dot next dot next, right? And here I'll pass fourth. So as you can see how cumbersome this step is, right? So writing this next dot next dot next dot next to create a linked list, it's so painful, right? So let me quickly just see the linked list whether we have it properly or not. Okay, so first node we have is this, and it is referencing to the next node. If we expand next node, we have this second one, and then it is again referencing to the next node. Okay, so if we expand this, we again have the next node which is referencing to the third one. If we expand this, we have the next node which is referencing to the fourth one. Okay, and this one is referencing to null, right? So as you can see, we have this cumbersome step to like adding the multiple nodes, or basically creating the chain of multiple nodes, right? So why can't we write any step, any method same like array? In array we have push, pop, shift, unshift, all those crazy stuff, right? So which makes our life easy. So let's quickly start implementing that. Okay, so I'll just comment this one because I want it to be here for sake of like example. Okay, so let's create a class singly linked list. Okay, so it's going to be a class. So in a singly linked list, what we are going to have? Okay, so let's quickly define them. So in a singly linked list, or in a simple linked list, what we have? We have a head, we have a tail, and then we have a length to basically check how many nodes we have, right? So let's quickly create them. This dot head equals to null. Okay, this dot tail equals to null, and this dot what to say, length equals to 0. So you just have to have a close look here. I'm not passing anything in the constructor because I don't want to pass anything as a value for this particular class. Okay, what I am going to do is I am going to create a function push. Okay, so here only we are going to write a logic which will push the nodes one after another to create a chain of the nodes, or to basically create a linked list. Okay, so this is the thing which we are going to implement here. Okay, so we are going to create a push method where we will be simply passing the value here. We just have to pass the value, and then that value will basically check if there is any head, then that's fine. It will set the node as the next value of the head if that is the only node we have. Okay, or if there is no last element, then it will basically set the node as the last node for that particular linked list. Okay, so yeah, in this lecture this is all I wanted to show you guys. I wanted to show you the basic structure of a single linked list. Now in the next couple of lectures we are going to work on these crazy methods individually. So in next lecture let's quickly see the push method. Okay, so this is it for today. See you in the next one.